Rose DeWitt Bukater was a young 17-year-old girl on board the ill-fated Titanic. She was traveling with her mother, Ruth, and her fiancé, Cal, to a new life in America. Rose was born in 1895 in the small town of Bolton, England. She had two sisters and lived a comfortable, privileged life, but was often at odds with her mother. At 17, she found herself a passenger on the Titanic, headed to New York City. It was a chance to escape her mother and begin a new chapter. When the Titanic struck the iceberg, Rose was sitting in the boat carrying the wealthier passengers. As the ship began to fill with water, Cal assumed he had lost her. Soon after, Rose was rescued by a lifeboat filled with her fellow passengers. She had survived the sinking of the Titanic, but felt guilty for having been saved while so many had died. Rose spent the remainder of her life reflecting back on the fateful voyage. She never forgot her experience and her naive teenage hopes and dreams. At the time of her death, Rose was an elderly woman of 103 years old. She had spent her life living quietly in Southampton. Rose passed away in August 1998, at 103 years old. This is exactly how old Rose was when she perished on the Titanic. Rose was in her mid-teens on the fateful voyage of the Titanic, and she was doomed to die a young woman of 17. Young Rose was the epitome of courage and strength, not only for her age, but for the entire human race. Rose embarked on the Titanic as a young 17-year-old age and perished a mere 6 days later when the ship went down in the icy depths. Rose DeWitt Bukater was 17 when she died, and yet in her short life she was able to make a powerful impression on those around her. Her tragic death was felt not only by her family and the passengers on board the Titanic, but by the entire world. Though her life was cut short, the impact Rose made through her courage and strength remain to this day. Rose's story is a reminder to us all that we should make the most of life, no matter how much time we have left. On the Titanic, Rose was 17 years old, and when she died, she left a powerful legacy behind. She was a strong woman who fought for her own chance at life and to be an independent woman rather than under the powerful influence of her fiancé. Rose passed away at the age of 103. But it didn't matter how old she was, her story and spirit will always be remembered and cherished by generations to come. No one will ever forget the inspiring story of Rose DeWitt Bukater and her bravery and resilience as she faced her destiny and impending doom. Rose was a mere 17 years old when she died, but she left a mark on the world that will never be forgotten. Her courage in the face of adversity and her determination to live life on her own terms, shine through her story and make her an example for us all. Rose was just 17 years old when she set foot on the Titanic, and the same age when she died in the icy waters of the North Atlantic. Although Rose was just 17 when she perished, her courage and determination live on in the hearts of those who admired her. Rose's story is so powerful because she died at age 17, a symbol of hope to never give up on your dreams no matter your age. Rose was a young 17-year-old girl on board the doomed Titanic, and her death was an undeniable tragedy.